Practice, 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 and this was the sixth and final practice session. Anaconda highlights here if you missed out on this one. Relatively trouble-free, just a couple of cars getting caught down at the turn one bunker. Seen a little bit of that today. Yesterday it was all about cars going off at the top of the hill. It's much calmer when they go off down here at the bottom where there's some gravel traps and a little bit of room for error. This was also a bit of a dress rehearsal in terms of pit stop practice, driver changes, refueling, brake rotor changes, brake pad changes, all the little dots and I's that they're going to have to make sure are nice and ready for tomorrow. The first one, that was Tony D'Alberto on the podium last year with Anton De Pasquale. Just the smallest of offs down there, enough to bring out the red flag. Brody Kostecki decided to go slightly differently to the rest of the field in that he went for his qualifying simulation run at the beginning of the session when the car was nice and cool, and so he had a pretty fast car at the beginning. It would end up being Brock Feeney at the end of the day who was the quickest in this session after giving us a nice 2:06.1. And that was Jackson Evans off the road down there at turn one and bringing out the second and final red flag. Most of the teams, like I said, going for their fast laps towards the end of the session. Still some teams chasing frustrating vibrations in their cars as well, particularly the ones that have been in the fence from earlier in the weekend. There was one fairly major moment for this car, car 3. Had a slight off going through Skyline, and then later in the session would actually find the wall going up through the cutting, which would also bring out a red flag. This is the moment. Aaron Love wipes the back of that car down the fence. Was quick to apologise. Brock Feeney, though, has topped the final practice.